Hey, it's Becky, Active Health in Portland, Maine. Been talking to a lot of my clients and just about things that they like and dislike about physical therapy. And one of the major, I won't call it a complaint, but concern I get from people is they don't understand how we get paid or how we bill. And it seems like that it's coming from no matter what office they've been to, if they've been to another physical therapist. One thing people don't like about physical therapy is they don't ever know what it's going to cost. So I'm going to try and unveil that a little bit here for you today. So the way this works is, I don't know about other clinics, but this is how my clinic runs, and we're all pretty similar. It's just as far as pricing structures and everything go. I don't know where other people get their numbers from, but we look at the Maine Workman's Comp Board price structure for physical therapy charges, and that's how we do our price. So we build different codes, like 97161 is an eval, 97162 is an eval, 97110 is therapeutic exercise, 97140 is manual therapy. Each one of those codes is assigned a dollar value per 15 minutes, and some are untimed, so it's just no matter how long you do them, this is the price. So that's how we go, that's how we choose our prices. We pick that as our kind of gold standard. And then if you put that aside now, you look at all the different insurance companies, and we're in network with just about everybody that will accept us in Maine. So what happens is each one has a contract with us. The contract with us might be a different contract than with our neighbors. We don't have any way to know that. The contracts are confidential. So let's just say I charge $200 for an hour visit, and Blue Square Insurance Company says, I'm going to pay $100 every visit no matter what. It doesn't matter what codes you bill. We're going to pay $100. That's our contracted rate. So Blue Square Insurance pays $100. So patient A has Blue Square Insurance Company Gold Plan. They have a $500 deductible and then 100% coverage. So for 5 visits, person A pays $100 every single visit because that is my contracted rate with Blue Square Insurance Company. And on the 6th visit, Blue Square Insurance Company says, we're going to cover 100%, so they pay me $100. And person A owes me nothing going forward, provided everything we're doing is a covered charge. Person B has Blue Square Insurance Silver Plan. They have a $700 deductible. Then after that, Blue Square Insurance will pay 80% of the contracted charge or cost. So person B pays 7 visits out of pocket, $100 each. And then on the 8th visit, out of the $100, Blue Square will pay 80%. And then person B has to pay me 20%. So the insurance company pays $80 and person B pays $20. So that's how that's determined. Now, person B might have an out-of-pocket maximum of $800, so, and then 100% coverage. So what you see then is person B will pay me $20. The insurance company will pay $80 for one more visit. So now, or for 5 visits. So that means they've paid a $700 deductible. They've paid 5 $20 co-insurances. So they've paid out-of-pocket $800. They have an $800 out-of-pocket maximum. Now the insurance company will pay me $100 per visit, and person B pays nothing. So that's kind of what out-of-pocket maximum versus deductible means. Co-pays are obviously just you're co-paying with the insurance company. Insurance company says, I'll pay $82, you have to pay $18. There's $100. So that's your co-pay. Some co-pays are very large. We have people paying $40 and $50 co-pays. So that becomes a problem. The other thing I want people to know about the insurance companies is if you come see me on Monday of every single week, let's just say June 1st, June 7th, June 14th, June 21st, right? And I'll submit my bill on that same exact day. The insurance companies don't process the claims in order necessarily. So sometimes you think that you've met your deductible, and then you get a bill like 30, 60, 90 days later, because sometimes the claims get lost in the insurance companies, and they get processed late. So you might get a late bill and say, I met my deductible, why do I owe you this money now? And that's when we have to explain to people, well, this is the claim from June 1st, even though, they paid June 7th, June 14th, June 21st. They never processed the June 1st claim. That was the evaluation. They just processed it in August, and they told us that you now owe us $57 for that data service. So that gives us some rub there with people. It's really hard to understand how their timetables on payment, and they vary. Some insurance companies pay in 7 days, some pay in 30. Some you have to appeal, some give you a hard time. So that's just kind of, and it's the way it goes. I mean, I'm certainly not complaining. That's the game we're in. That's the rules we play by. Every field has their issues. There's issues with no matter what you do. That's just our thing. Every insurance company wants the claims done differently. Some want them mailed, some are electronic, some need notes, some don't need notes. So if you want your insurance company explained and you're a client here, we will absolutely sit down with you. David, who does our billing, or sometimes Deb, our front desk person, can sit down and go over your insurance. We do that for people. We call them up. We'll argue and fight and advocate for you, whatever we need to do. The other thing to keep in mind with the insurance companies is that they are so different. So I have clients that they'll talk and say, why is so-and-so getting the same thing I am and they're paying more or they're paying less? You have to understand it just depends on what your insurance company is. So when you sign up for the plan, you have to look at that real carefully. Some insurance companies allow 20 visits of physical therapy. Some allow unlimited physical therapy. Some allow 6, and then we have to fill out all this paperwork, and then they give us 2 more and more paperwork and 2 more and paperwork. So they really are different. And that's just kind of what I wanted to let you know. The other thing to keep in mind too is sometimes you'll go to another doctor's office or you'll have an MRI or something, and they don't submit their bills. Maybe they bill weekly or bi-monthly. So you had that $2,000 MRI on the 1st, right? And that's $1,500, let's say, and you have a $1,500 deductible. Then you come to me on the 10th, and I'm like, oh, you still owe me money, and you have a deductible, and you're going to say, well, that's not right because I just had that MRI and I met my deductible, but that particular facility didn't do their billing yet. So what's going to happen is you're going to owe me money, your physical therapy office money, and then you're not going to end up paying for the MRI. So a lot of it has to do with how long things process and how long things hang in people's kind of queues of to do and how often they bill and their billing cycle. So I just want to kind of debunk some of the myths around insurance companies and payments. Remember, the insurance companies tell us what to bill you. So sometimes there's an error in our billing. Sometimes it's our fault, and sometimes it's an insurance glitch. So always give us a call before you get angry, and we can call the insurance company with you. We can get on a 3-party line or whatever we have to do and get it straightened out. But I'd be happy to have David talk to anybody that has any questions, even if it's not about physical therapy, if it's about insurance companies, and we can help you, we will. We also work with some really good advisors who are willing to talk to you without, having you sign anything, but just as an advisor for guidance. So if you have any insurance questions, please give us a call, 878-5002, or you can send us an email on this, Steve at Physical Therapy Maine or Becky at physicaltherapymaine.com at the end of those, and we'll get back to you. So good luck with your insurance companies, and be careful picking when it's open enrollment. Have a great day. Bye-bye.